As one of the world leaders in digital technology, Samsung pretty much makes any type of electronic device you can think of. Their products are used by millions of people around the world. Being a leader in the DRAM and flash memory production, it comes as no surprise that they are also a huge player in the SSD business. Their EVO Pro series and SSDs are highly popular among upgraders, system builders, and enthusiasts. Today, we are unboxing, fixing, and reviewing the Samsung 980 Pro SSD. Now, before I get to the fixing of the SSD, let me show you how this SSD looks like and give you some details about it. I bought it for 190 euros. That's too expensive, but it's worth it. Well, we will see. Then the Samsung 980 Pro SSD is a high-end M.2 NVMe drive that introduces support for the PCI Express 4.0 interface. Internally, the Samsung 980 Pro uses Samsung's new 8-channel LPS controller. Everything on the 980 Pro is produced by Samsung. The flash chips are their NAND V6, which uses between 110 and 136 layers of TLC. A DRAM chip is also included. It provides 1 GB of storage for the mapping tables of the SSD. The drive uses the M.2 2280 form factor, which makes it 22mm wide and 80mm long. While the most other M.2 NVMe SSDs transfer data over the PCIe 3.0 S4 interface, the Samsung 980 Pro connects to the host system over the PCIe 4.0 X4 interface, which doubles the theoretical bandwidth. Now, diving in a little deeper, on the PCB you'll find the controller, 2 flash chips, and 1 DRAM chip. The other side of the PCB is empty. Samsung has put a little copper foil on the back of the SSD. It calls a heat spreader label to deliver effective thermal control of the NAND chip. Yeah, not really. I doubt it makes any significant difference. It certainly doesn't have much thermal capacity simply because it has so little mass. Also, the hardest component of the drive is the controller chip, not the flash. So the label isn't positioned correctly. That's my laptop. I'm using the HP Omen 15. My GPU is the NVIDIA RTX 2070 Super with 1290 MHz boost clock and 100-watt max. And with my internal storage, I have a 512GB Intel SSD 5, a 32GB Intel Optane memory 6, and then WD 6TB external HDD. Now you'll probably be thinking, why do I still need a Samsung 980 SSD 1TB? Well, I'll leave my honest opinion in the end of the video. So now let's continue to fix this into my laptop. Now it's all set. Now let's get down with my honest opinion. Samsung's 1TB 980 Pro delivers some of the fastest performance we have seen from a Gen 4 SSD. Although costly, Samsung's 980 Pro is a solid pick for those looking for one of the best SSDs you can get your hands on. I didn't see any difference in my gaming experience, but come on guys, my gaming load times have changed. And not only that, my booting time, and now for the first time ever I installed my Windows 10 under 2 minutes, and that was the fastest Windows 10 installation I ever seen guys. I've left the Windows 10 installation in the later part of this video for y'all to see. Talking about editing, it is another level. This SSD locates, retrieves, or writes back data swiftly. With this speed, the programs and data load more promptly, which is applicable in my case of large size video files to be accessed instantly for editing. If you have an extra money to spend, I think you will never regret buying yourself one. And now here comes the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment what you think about the 980 EVO.